Japan attacked Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941, prompting America to enter World War II. The war heightened racist attitudes and anti-Japanese sentiment grew. Many suspected their Japanese American neighbors might be spies or saboteurs. The military pressured President Roosevelt to take action. On February 19th, 1942, FDR issued Executive Order 9066, which made it legal to relocate Japanese Americans from the West Coast. Over 120,000 Japanese Americans were taken from their homes, some of which were seized by white Americans. They could only bring with them what they could carry, and were shipped to remote relocation centers. Once at the camps, they essentially became prisoners. Nearly 2/3 of people interned were native-born American citizens. Over 1,000 young people from the camps volunteered for military service. Eleanor Roosevelt strongly opposed the internment. She visited one of the camps and urged FDR to lift the order.
We must not forget this. We must realize that one cannot tell the difference between a citizen and a non-citizen by just looking at him, by seeing the color of his skin, or by hearing him talk.
In 1944, the Supreme Court ruled that the government's actions were constitutional. In January 1945, the executive order was rescinded. The internees were released. In 1948, Eleanor Roosevelt helped draft the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which prohibits the incarceration of innocent civilians.
We must want our fellow human beings to have rights and freedoms which give them dignity and which will give them a sense that they are human beings that can walk the earth with their heads high and look all men in the face. If we observe these rights for ourselves and for others, I think we will find that it is easier in the world to build peace.
So on August 10th, 1988, President Ronald Reagan signed the Civil Liberties Act, which provided an official apology from the U.S. government. Alrighty, so let's go back to our PowerPoint and our questions. Okay. All right, question number 1. How were Japanese Americans primarily treated during World War II? A, they were praised for their participation in the war. B, they acted as translators and negotiators in the war. C, they were forced into internment camps. Or D, forced to leave the country. Number 2, the government policy of removing Japanese Americans from the West Coast and other places into special camps was called A, mobilization, B, isolationism, C, internment, or D, liberation. Number 3, which of the following was true of the conditions in the camps? A, they were able to come and go as they pleased. B, the children attended well-equipped schools. C, they lived in large homes and ate good food. Or D, none of the above. Number 4, what did the United States do for camp survivors in 1988? A, they apologized. B, paid each of the survivors $20,000. C, the president sent each of them a letter. Or D, all of the above. Number 5, what was the main reason that Japanese Americans were interned? A, the Japanese Americans developed a deadly virus. B, they bombed Pearl Harbor. C, the United States felt that they were spies for Japan and a danger to the country's well-being. Or D, the Japanese Americans hated the United States. Number 6, how many Japanese Americans were convicted of espionage in the USA after World War II? A, 11, B, 3, C, 0, or D, 8. All right, so that is our presentation on Japanese internment camps and the treatment of Japanese Americans during World War II, and I will meet with you soon.